We're coming up now on the Capricorn new moon in Capricorn today, and it's very generally the Capricorn new moon is about setting long-term goals. It's always about setting a seed of intention, new moon, but in this case, in Capricorn, that's about time and effort, long-term goals. And I was thinking about that because I have some long-term goals that I've been really blocked on. And, whether it's working to rebuild certain relationships that seem to have gone off track, or big creative projects that are, kind of in the can, waiting my attention, or things around the house, there's a lot of, I want to paint walls and move furniture and do all this big stuff. And the big things seem all blocked in any area of life I look at. There are these big log jams, long-term goals. And I realized, though, that if there's a log jam, you might think you can blow it all out at once, or you can just start removing what's removable. The little places you're stuck. And I'm stuck in so many little places, I think because of the big thing that's inhibited. But what'll open the way to me addressing those long-term goals, that big thing, is beginning by getting my chops, by practicing on these little things that are blocking me, things that have to go to the UPS store to return. I mean, that sounds so stupid, but, to pick up the prescription at the pharmacy, to whatever the little thing is, and I find little things hard. Getting the trash out, making the bed, wrestling with the contour sheet. Who invented those? They're just enough to make you pop a blood vessel. So this was what I wanted to register with myself today. Start with anything that you can get a handle on, a block, and just begin wherever you're able. And even if it's with ridiculously what appears to be just silly little tiny things, because somehow by addressing those, you'll find your way to the long-term goal. So they say. So, yeah, here we go. This was the deck that didn't want to play yesterday, so will you come out and play today? Yep. Sometimes the magic works, sometimes it doesn't. A great scene in the movie Little Big Man. Problematic in a lot of ways, I guess, that movie, but the medicine man goes to the mountaintop to try to manifest a big life change. Doesn't work. And that's, he just says, sometimes the magic works, sometimes it doesn't. Doesn't get his panties in a twist, doesn't stop believing in the magic. Just knows you can't, just because we want to manifest it doesn't mean it's the right time or the right thing. Queen of Pentacles. In Capricorn, new moon time, Virgo, a Capricorn, Taurus energy, the stable one. And you notice how laid back she is. She has her hands crossed, this look of sort of beatific knowing. Pentacles, long term. Nine of Swords. It's almost like if this is her energy of being up in her head and freaked out, she's almost regarding herself, her own mind, with this calm, you know, you're freaking out in the short term. This is a glitch in your, how your mind is processing stuff. There's no need to be afraid. It's bringing comfort, I think, to herself, himself, themselves, because this is a 9 card, which usually speaks to the personal. So it's like she's looking at her own personal mental buzz with great calm. And those 9 of Swords could be all the little things that I was not attending to, which were piling up and part of the logjam. And thinking about it rather than doing it. And it's almost like your most grounded self looks at this brainstorm. That's not quite right, but you know, this mental craziness. And with just a calm attitude, like this too shall pass. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles, another 9. You know, this is grounded energy, the person who can stand on their own 2 feet independently and knows what they care about and knows what they're going to invest in. And it's almost like when this attitude, this bad brain energy is allowed to pass, which it does, this too shall pass, says Queen of Pentacles, you know, then here you are, your grounded self. It's just your way of thinking that's somehow gone off track. Under Queen of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. More Pentacles energy about nurturing and growing something. Over time, it takes time. You know, the root system is strong. What's appeared above ground is not big, and it will require tender care to keep growing. But it's sort of almost like if these pentacles underground were like fruit, they haven't yet come up, blossomed, grown, turned from the flower into the fruit. That takes time and attention, long-term investment in yourself, 9 of Pentacles. What are we trying to grow? Sorry, what are we trying to grow, please, Spirit? You know, our own power, our own ability to take control and push through, you know, to grow what we want, to make for this kind of stability. Card of Divine Masculine. Emperor, Aries. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the same person as the Earth energy. Who is this Emperor? And what is he going to nurture over time? Another Pentacles card. You know, this is the opportunity, a message, sometimes in 3D, like somebody actually showing up and you know, presenting their offer, making their case, is what I'm hearing. You know, can we grow this? And that's a very humbling place to be for an Emperor, Page of Pentacles, because they're of this kind of stature. They're used to running the show. And I think they're offering Queen of Pentacles, you know, can we do this now? Will you accept this now? Because something in this situation has put this Queen of Pentacles person into a place of great stress and anxiety. She's overcome it, she, he, they, come into their own in some way that they might not have otherwise. You know, it's like going through the storm, and when the day breaks, see, it's there in the background. When the day breaks, when you wake up from this bad dream, you're stronger, you're more intact and independent than ever. Yeah, tell me who this Emperor is and if these are the same energies, please. Six of Swords, Ten of Swords. Moving on from something that is wrapped up, an ending that is wrapped up. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. You know, this cycle, 9 to the 10 of crazy thinking that like sets somebody's teeth on edge, just seems so wrong. It's almost like an energy of paranoia. Moving on from that mindset, Six of Swords to a calmer place. This person, looking at the anxiety from this calm, stable, grounded place, is able to kind of course correct. Course correct. Ten of Swords on Seven of Pentacles. You know, it may be a full cycle has been completed, enough time has passed. Almost like the sword energy is replaced with grounded pentacle energy. The sword energy, Nine of Swords, is replaced with grounded earth energy. It's like, you know, when you're grounded, when a house or a boat or whatever has a ground, if lightning strikes, the charge goes to ground. It doesn't blow the person up or the house up. So whatever, remember I said brainstorm? In the sense of just chaotic activity in the brain is now grounded. Somebody's done the work of grounding it. Pentacles energy is an energy of work and something that happens in real time. So perhaps a cycle had to end in order for this thing to, because, you know, right now it's just peeking through the ground. Something had to end for this new growth to begin. And whatever this Page of Pentacles is being offered, I think, to the Queen of Pentacles from this Aries person, this Emperor person. This small, tangible thing will make for a great shift in how both parties think about it. It's sort of like, oh, you mean we can sort of move on from this stressful situation? It was stressing me out. We can move on from that. Ten of Swords. And grow something legit. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious about this Queen of Pentacles who looks so calm. Oh, what's her relationship to the Emperor? Wow. Capricorn, new moon. Long-term plans. This is a card of Capricorn. And remember what I said about working on the small things that have you stuck? Devil energy can be just that. What has you stuck? And it may be a big stuck, but it may be what you can remove first are the little ones. Like, don't try to tackle it all at once. You may have a long-term plan that'll be, the seeds of which will be sown during this Capricorn new moon, the seed. But you'll have to address it kind of one bite at a time. Snip one thread at a time. You know, we got the puppet on the strings here. And it's as if you can just go snip, snip. You know, all these things that are just stressing you out. You'll be able to work hard to free yourself from. And that's a long-term goal, to be, you know, free of shadow. That would take a long time. That's a good long-term goal because it means you address it every time it comes out. What's holding you back? What aren't you willing to face? All those kind of difficult questions. On Nine of Pentacles star. In comes the healing. You know, again, that string image. The transformation from what holds you back to what ties you to the bigger picture, the celestial overview, to the light, Aquarius. After Capricorn, this is what comes next. So there's a big timeline here, and there isn't usually in my readings, but it looks like Capricorn new moon, and then Aquarius season. Something will come to light. You know, the shadow of devil, something will come to light, and it's immensely healing. You may be a Capricorn, because it's on Queen of Pentacles. There's a big shift coming in Aquarius season that'll enable, you know, this kind of sudden acceleration. Like the fog will clear. Okay, tell me about Emperor. Who is this individual? I mean, that's very sweet. That's a sweet energy. That's a romantic energy. You know, they may show up, in fact, you know, here and now kind of situation, not just as a sword energy, something in the mind that sort of stresses you out. We have an end to that kind of mental energy, and it's replaced by star, the big overview. And I think that this Emperor person is there's an element of humbling themselves. We've had that in recent readings. You know, they took control, they closed out a cycle. They're now ready to grow something, and it's going to take a long time. And it may be that trust in this situation has to be rebuilt, because you're pretty stressed out. By your ties to this person, maybe. You know, is this toxic? And I don't think this is toxic, because Emperor is coming forward with love for you, revealing love for you. Boy, am I tired of this. Like, it's such good news all the time. And, you know, I think it's in Aquarius season, right around the corner. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. What's the fear? What's the anxiety? Three of Cups. Something to do with friendship? Something to do with friendship. Can we start this thing and grow it from this small but tangible place? You know, can we replace Nine of Swords with this, like we're here to love and comfort each other, to help each other stand strong, Nine of Pentacles. Star is also a sign of great independence, and it's on Nine of Pentacles, a card of independence. But here's a card of, you know, friendship, camaraderie. Can I have both? Can we have both? Can we have both? Okay. Wow. Tower. Can we have both? Maybe once we get out of this Nine of Swords fear, because that devil can represent that. What happens if I let this go? Or if I can't let this go? What's my long-term plan? First, like, get ready to have this thing fall apart. Ten of Swords, I think it's happened already. I think something came to an end. Am I right about that? Yes. Tell us more about Tower, please. Knight of Wands. It's like the release of energy that was somehow trapped in the Tower. We were talking all about being grounded, and so you don't get blown up by the lightning strike. There's the lightning strike. You know, and it's, the squirrel is still there. The squirrel's hidey hole evidently was enough protection against this massive change. And what it did was like release energy. It set a fire under somebody to act, to do something, to do something. Five of Wands. This is a card of working through perhaps a difficult situation or a complex situation. It's like pickup sticks. Which one do I do first? You know, how do we reach our long-term goal? This is the log jam, I think. And you remove whatever you need to remove. You're intuitively working this out, like almost like undoing a knot. Splitting the deck, we have Empress. So that balance between divine masculine and divine feminine could be internal, could be all about releasing yourself from what's held you back. Your anxiety about, you know, who will be there with me? If I release this thing, who will be there with me? Is sort of buzzing around in your head. And then somehow perhaps the idea of this friendship, of camaraderie up ahead, gets you grounded straight away. And you see how this one is reaching for the pentacle? You know, the fruit, something in 3D that can sustain. And this one reaching for the stars, basically. Connected to one's destiny instead of tied to the weight of what's been. We're going to make new long-term goals, set new long-term intentions. Okay. Can't make it up. Empress lovers, the yin-yang, the twins, Gemini, card of Gemini, a card of balance between masculine and feminine. And that's exactly what we have here. Emperor, Empress. Wow. So another air energy card. Stop. It's too good. Underneath that, justice. Again, that card of balance in relationship. Empress, Emperor. Lovers. And I'd say the Capricorn new moon is a biggie, but you might want to approach it with a long-term plan, but in manageable, you know, you can't like manifest the whole thing kaboomy. You have to work toward it, Capricorn energy. Keep doing it step by step. But the destination is just stunning. Whoops. I mean, Empress. Sorry. Oof. I'm excited. You know, I feel like I'm buzzing with a certain energy. Empress is met or match. Something will be rectified or recalibrated that will allow these two to come together. Perhaps there have been long delays and unforeseen tower-like events, but what that tower did was release the energy. And both, you know, it's like ground it and redirect it. One, speak to direction. Redirect it. You know, take the action to do that. This is an Emperor's fire sign energy. I think the onus is on divine masculine, who could be a feminine. But whatever it is, you've got both here in balance, right? I think both individuals have somehow managed to weather this tower and come out balanced within themselves and with each other. Those are the relationships that are just brilliant because they don't compromise anybody's personal integrity. And that's good news. Thank you guys once again for coming and visiting with me. Yeah, like, share, subscribe if you're so inclined. And I'll see you next time.